is ugly outside. In fact, weather is downright awful. Weather tonight is awful. In fact, sorry I haven't been around, chat. I've been having to do a lot of around the house. I've been having to do a lot. Things have been going on. Not fun things either. Fun. And I'm gonna all right. So, how are we tonight, folks? Hopefully, well. Probably okay. Been a couple of days since I've been online. Not by choice either. We had some rough weather in the area, so we're having to, unfortunately, hunker down and prepare for it, which is always fun. Always fun. Yeah, it's always fun to definitely fun when to get everything all set up. You guys think we're gonna have 4.2 by the end of the week? I mean, by week I mean next week. 4.2 end of week or the next week. We don't really know at this rate. Anybody's guess. It may or may not happen the way we want. So, hey, brother. Hey, Chill. What's up, man? What do you think, Chill? What do you think? You think we're gonna have 4.0.2 by the end of the week? Next week? I think that's what they're aiming for. We'll see. I'm hesitant to say they're going to do it, but we'll see. Because things are subject to change. They always are. Definitely curious. It's been running pretty good to you for you lately. That's good. That tells you they're working on it and they're fixing things. At least incrementally. By the way, outside we've had just about 2 or 3 inches of snow already. We're supposed to have downright like blizzard conditions in the northern part of my state the following next few days. So I will probably be online more often, I hope. Well, hopefully. But I do still have college classes to do, and you know how that goes. Yeah, I've heard it's gotten a lot more stability, which is a good thing. I'll take that. I don't think it's supposed to snow eastern part of Oklahoma tonight. I think it's supposed to be your part will probably be more or less early next week, when the bigger storm arrives. So, yeah. Definitely definitely need to keep weather aware the next few days. That's for sure. I got the Heart Seeker upgrade bit and a few other goodies. I don't think they're gonna quote disappear. I think they're just gonna be, hey, Shapasta, welcome, O7s, bro. Yeah, I don't like that throwing away an asset and being like, yep, they're gone. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, not pleased at that. I didn't know that happened. Hey, Shimpasta, how are you, buddy? Just got off work. How are you? Great. Doing great. Can I convince you to buy a subscription to Access Anonymous? Sarcasm, Shimpasta. I'm really being a. I'm being a dick. Sorry. Honestly, I hope they do return. Yeah, I do hope they return. As a third wheel faction somehow. You know, just to stick it to their original buddies, you know. Oh, we're talking about Frontier Fighters and their drag, you know, their yeah, that whole mess, you know. Frontier Fighters and how yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think they're not going to be thrown away. They're just going to skulk off to another place for a while. Hint, hint, for a little bit. They're going to skulk off. Here's my theory, craft on it. I think they're going to disappear for a little bit. They're going to show up in Nyx to cause trouble. And then everybody's going to be like, hey, who are these outsiders? You know? Oh, you didn't know? Well, I don't think they're gone, but I think that they're going to be unavailable for a while. Well, honestly, like I know they are the slicers, yeah. Some people do know they're the slicers, yeah. I think phase 3 there are no missions for them, right? Actually, I picked none. None of these missions are my cup of tea. I mean, sure, maybe, but not right now. I'm not interested. Yeah, I didn't like. I saw that, and I was gonna do submissions, chill. Then I'm like, well, fudge, you know. It kind of dampened it up for me a little bit, but I have a theory they're gonna reuse Frontier Fighters somewhere else. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. We really don't know what they're gonna do. It's like everything else, you know, this game is still in flux. It's all right, Shimpast. It's the noodle is very confused today. The noodle is confused. That's the thing. I don't think they're gonna delete them just by introducing them. Because why waste it? I think their cover story is gonna be gone, but the slicers will become a faction elsewhere. Get it? Well, true. And you're not wrong. I mean, remember, they're just now learning how to piece this pie together correctly. Well, partially. I wouldn't call it correctly. There are certainly better ways to do it. So how much have you guys been, well, hold on. I know that you, Chill, have been, I know you've, new supply mission. What's this supply mission you're talking about? Do tell. I've. Is it a factional one? Oh, it has rewards attached to it. Okay. Now that I can get behind. Yeah. Let me see if I can find any details. Probably won't, but. Okay. Interesting. Message of the day. Okay. Well, let's check that out. Let's check it out. All right. Goes. No worries. Hey, there are things I don't like about the current game right now. And believe me, I could go on a full blown explosive rant. but it's not going to help me either. For example, right now, what worries me is all this buildup they had toward, yeah, the Zeus Koromor, yeah. I was asking about this 5 days ago, by the way, chat. 6 days, sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping not, but we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping not, though, General. See what lobbies. What am I looking for, Shimpasta? Is it SC testing? Yeah, I know, it sucks. They got rid of the links. Really? Did they now? ETU patch notes. Let me see. ETU patch notes. Wow. Supply or die event. Okay. Okay, so long-term persistence data. Yeah, go ahead, but send it to me through private. Not, you know how it'll get eaten by my not on mobile. Send it through Whispers. How do you do that through Wimble? Hold on. Hey, I have to make do with it for now. There we go. Aha. Now I can post it. Here's what Shimpasta was trying to share. There we go. Hey, it's Sharky again. Yay. Yes, Shark. All right. So we begun testing a new. Jeez, leave it alone. Reputation, mining, salvage, and hauling during the event, PvP combat, general first impressions. Okay, cool. Like the idea. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think they're pretty close to being done. Remember, I think the Perseus is probably going to be deployed with Invictus or maybe even before. Because, think about it. We already saw it, matter of fact, in Inside Star Citizen earlier this week. We literally saw it on ISC. Where was it? Oh, yeah, right. Content driven.
If you watched last week's 3-hour special edition of Star Citizen Live, you heard a lot about the evolution of this
We're going to watch this too, by the way.
year's patches, how often they're going to come out, and how our shows are changing to reflect that. And if you did,
Yeah, really.
Well, I'm not really going to recap all
The
that
Perseus
here.
is
But
going to
this week,
sell
we
like
sat down with some of the
hotcakes.
non-feature folk to talk about the content-driven side of this new initiative.
Okay, before the Perseus, though, look here. We have a Mirai Dark Kitten bike. This kind of confirms they wouldn't show us this unless it's at some level of completion. This is a new Star Kitten bike skin. Of course, here's the flight suit with helmet. Now look here. This is a Polaris. This is a Perseus up here. This guy is more angular and smaller than this guy. So Polaris, Perseus.
Where did this idea of a content-driven push come from?
Well, as we sort of alluded to in the 1.0 presentation at CitizenCon, there's been a desire to get more emphasis on starting to build the storylines and the characters of Star Citizen Universe and getting them actually in game.
The way the content patches are going to break down are we're ultimately trying to provide new content to you each month, Alongside all of this, we're going to be essentially providing new missions, new events, kind of a lot of what we've done before, but taking it up to the next level.
This was an opportunity to start figuring out ways to engage the players in a growing and expanding storyline.
We're going to be sending you all the way around the verse, doing lots of different varied types of gameplay.
Now, I want to pause right there for a split second. All around the verse. Remember, chat, we only have 2 solar systems right now. Stanton and Pyro. How can we go all around the verse if we're not traversing multiple systems? The clear answer is we can't. So that to me suggests at some point this year, there might come a point where we are given another system. Theory crafting it, and a bunch of my fellow big guys like Paul think so. You've heard it too, right, Shimpasta? Astropub thinks that Nyx is coming late this year. Like post Invictus, but maybe before CitizenCon? Paul says it. He's hedging his bet on it. So, yeah, why, I have asked myself, why would they clean up a lot of the background data? Well, they're building the web of systems. Maybe I'm just theory crafting and shooting the breeze on it, but come on. When you're having to build up on bad code, you need to clean it up a little bit just to get new systems out on the web. You know? Maybe I'm stupid for thinking that. Maybe. But I don't think so. I really don't think I am. Sure, I could be wrong. In fact, I'm prepared to be wrong. You know, I'm going to go right now and say I'm likely wrong. But I have some confidence that the older community members who are content creators above me, like Paul Shelley and a bunch of other people, are probably correct in suggesting that there could be another solar system on our horizon, even though we just got Stanton and Pyro at the moment. Maybe I'm insane, but I doubt it. We'll simply have to wait and see. Like everything else, wait and see, folks. Wait and see.
Still be doing events that are prevalent to a story that we're going to be working on as well.
I got you covered.
As well as new missions that
I
build
sound
up
like
the
Sheamus
existing roster
from
that we actually have in the game
WWE.
already.
Sorry.
There will be some content that is only there for a limited amount of time, but ultimately a lot of this content is still going to persist when we hit to Star Citizen 1.0.
Sorry,
actually
chat. I
building
had
out
to.
the larger content map that exists in the game. On top of that, there's going to be a huge focus now on stability and quality of life too, because we want a stable environment for our developers to work in, but we also
Rewind.
quality of life too, because we want a stable environment for our developers to work in, but we also want a stable game that's less buggy, less crashes, and much more pleasant for you guys to play day to day.
Rewind to what he
Life
just
too,
said.
because we want a stable environment for our developers to work in, but we
But you notice what he said first. We want a stable environment for our developers to work in. Anyone else pick up on that? A stable environment means that more things typically get rolled out quicker instead of patch codes. If you get things really cooking, and I mean really cooking, you're going to roll out dozens of patches. We're simply going to have to wait and see what this year does.
We also want a stable game that's less buggy, less crashes, and much more pleasant for you guys to play day to day.
What's the word? Today's been rough.
As far as the structure for how we're going to tell the story, one of the things that we were kind of excited to try for it was actually utilizing a storytelling structure that's usually used in TV shows. Basically, there's usually an A story and a B story that happen within a single episode. If you're Seinfeld, you have a C story as well, because they're just that good. But there's the A story is sort of your primary story, your B story is sort of a supplemental ancillary story that sometimes can feed into it, but sometimes can be standalone. And it's just a way to kind of keep the scenes dynamic and kind of make them feel alive. So what we're trying to do is actually utilize kind of a similar thing, but stretched out over a longer period of time. And the idea being that A, it makes the universe feel bigger. So there's not just one thing happening that's consuming the entire universe. But also, if you're not interested in the A story, if for whatever reason it's not engaging you, you have something else that you can kind of do. So the idea is that hopefully that one of the two stories, hopefully both, but if not, one of the two stories will be fun and exciting and kind of offer a new insight to the Star Citizen universe. Currently, the plan is actually that the A story, we've already started it, and is actually going to be going through September, and then
through September, which would put it just after Fleet Week, but before Citizen Con, correct?
B story is a little bit smaller, but it starts basically in April and goes on. So it's a multi-month thing. So it goes on until about October. Once this A story and B story kind of resolve themselves, we have a new A story that starts up and a new B story. So we sort of bounce back and forth. So some months we'll have more B story than A story. Some other months we'll have more A story than B story. But it gives us a way to kind of, again, pull in a lot of different facets of the universe, and whether it's gameplay, mission types, ships, and not have to figure out one overarching narrative that somehow encapsulates everything.
This doesn't replace that big storyline that we talked about at CitizenCon.
No, this doesn't replace that, the 1.0 story, but it is actually kind of offering an exciting opportunity to kind of lay the groundwork for that type of storytelling in the game.
Yeah, I knew that they weren't getting rid of the big story, I knew that they were probably doing what they call a preamble to it, I guess would be smart to call it. Basically a preamble to the current story.
Save Stanton is an event that spans over a few months, and it is all about a gang that has invaded Stanton. And it's not one of the usual ones either, it's not one of the usual suspects.
So this started in 324, where we made this narrative journey that players will go on.
The big story beat was that there was a new outlaw pack sort of showed up in Stanton system and was wreaking havoc. They were known as the Slicers, and were launching basically devastating attacks against the local population.
Targeting cargo ships, stealing cargo, targeting different locations around Stanton, such as UGFs and outposts, inhabiting them, and also going around stealing sensitive data that the CDF do not want them to have.
The CDF had got all of the players to come and help. After the players sort of stopped them from doing that, the Slicers had showed their power and showed what they was really about and brought in an Idris that players had to try and reclaim off of them.
The viciousness of the attacks and the sort of unprovoked aspect of it is just sort of highlighting effectively what the problem is with Pyro, is that you have this sort of lawless haven for outlaws right next door to Stanton, and basically they have the freedom to kind of come and attack when they want to.
So these people just lived in a hole and decided to come to another place and make it a hole?
Some people just love chaos.
401, the player will find themselves in Pyro, ready to defend it or attack it. Depending on which one you have chosen, you'll be locked into that faction. So you can choose the Citizens for Prosperity, the Headhunters, or the Frontier Fighters. If you're working for the Citizens of Prosperity, you're doing more aid work. You're there to help people. You're not really doing much combat work. They're trying to make sure everyone survives this by passing out food, water, medical supplies.
They're basically like, we believe that there's good in this system. There are certainly bad elements, but you're just going to exacerbate the problem by trying to solve it with violence.
And the Headhunters are an old-time gang who've lived there for a long time. They know the land, they know the rules, and they're unhappy that these rules are being crossed.
Headhunters would want you in their group because they kick ass and they're fun to hang out with.
So they're on the offensive. They're here and they're going, you're not attacking our home. They're basically going to be just trying to kill the Frontier Fighters. And the Frontier Fighters want everybody dead. They're going nuclear Earth. You will be killing civilians. You will be killing headhunters. You'll be killing Xenothreat. They don't care who. If you are in Pyro and you're not them, you're dead.
What's up the Frontier Fighters' ass?
A lot of explosives.
They're perfect for someone like the Darklaw. I don't know what that says about him.
Darklaw.
Yeah, I do.
Frontier Fighters.
Jeez, be nice to Darklaw.
They just want to
Holy
live
cow.
without being interrupted every 5 seconds. They want to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Are you being honest about the Frontier Fighters right now?
No. The Citizens for Prosperity have seemingly found something out, but they're not telling you as an operative exactly what. They are sending you to defend their data runners, and they're trying to get them out of Pyro, and they're asking you to go on the offensive now and attack the Frontier Fighters. Which isn't usual for the CFP. They're trying to be more of a peaceful group in this operation, but now they're not. And the Frontier Fighters are aware of this data that the CFP have. They have reported that they think it's to do with their attack plan on Pyro. So they're asking their operatives to take out the data runners that the CFP are trying to get out.
I'll cover you.
And also destroy any CFP-controlled servers to make sure that the data is gone and lost for good.
And the Headhunters?
Headhunters, again, carrying on their violent approach of sustaining their locations, reclaiming their locations. Where Frontier Fighters might have set up, they will go back in and explode every material that they had so they can get their outpost back. At the end of all this, you'll learn things.
You might learn a few things about the intentions of each of those factions. You might learn something more about yourself and what moral choices you decided to make, and ways that us as designers got clear. At the end of this chapter, this leaves us with the truth of what was really happening and sets the stage for something more to come. The story doesn't end here.
I'll keep them occupied.
The way that this story ultimately is intending to play out, there are actually going to be real ramifications based on the group community choices that are made. So that will actually change the direction of the universe. Or it can either go one way or it can go the other way. So we're actually going to be playing around a lot with ways that players can
I wouldn't
decide
call
how
it
they
bad
want the universe to
writing.
change. So moving forward, there's going to be a
There's
bit of a
always
twist that
going to
comes
be a
down the road, which is gonna
neutral
escalate basically the
choice,
situation
bad
into one
choice,
of
or
our
good
first
choice.
big events.
There's
With
and
this, it basically
there's also
allows
going to
us
be
to
a
plan out a bit more and
morally
actually, again, start to
gray
build
choice.
a growing narrative.
Giving players more of a reason to engage and be able to talk to each other and like, hey, where did you get that item from? Oh,
Not
I was here
everybody's
when
gonna
this
be
happened.
good
I was
or
here when this
bad.
happened. definable points in our universe.
And some people just like playing as the bad guy, Jill.
Universe, it adds to the story of it all, and it means that you as a player help build this world out.
So I'm really excited about the changes coming in. It's going to allow us to get more fun content in your hands more often, and it's going to provide a much more stable environment for us to work in, but also for you to play in as well.
Bad
Up until
character
this point, we've actually been
development.
honing in on gameplay mechanics.
I might have to
and more kind of
disagree with
underfoot
you on
stuff.
that.
We have a lot of
Considering
data
about
pads in this game to
90% of
do the heavy lifting
all
for storytelling now.
stories
This is allowing
developed
us
that
to
way,
kind of
there's
push on those
usually
other facets
good,
as a way to
bad,
kind of-
morally gray.
kind of be
It's
higher
called
impact storytelling
archetypes.
techniques.
So with a patch almost every month this year, building the narratives of the standard
that's
and
okay.
power
Everyone
systems with
has
new content, less
their own
reliant on
opinions.
big feature work, and packed between as many bug fixes and refinements as we can manage, we aim to deliver a progressive series of improvements in storytelling that will change life in the verse for the better throughout 2025. Oh, and last month, we launched a new bi-monthly Squadron 42 newsletter with exclusive video content, ringtones, wallpapers, and even merch. If you missed it, you can go to the Squadron 42 or account settings sections of the RSI website to opt in and not miss out on the next exclusive offerings. Or don't. I don't get any commission or anything. I just thought the stickers were neat. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with a look at Alpha 402, Supply or Die.
So wait. Is there not going to be an ISC or SCL this next week? They just like... That's what I'm curious about. Are they just like not going to... Guess we'll find out Monday. No worries, chill. Everyone just has different opinions. It's all good. Don't worry about it. What am I looking? All right. Well, all right. Oh. And I'm tired, Bill. Ugh. By the way, before I forget, showcase something that looked like a hacking, something hacking related a few days ago, if I remember straight. Yeah, there was something they showed that looked like hacking stuff. Right. Folks over on Rumble, how are you tonight? I have curiosity. I know it's a slow one, but definitely been one of those nights. Have any of you guys been playing 4.02 PTU? I know it's been difficult with the condition of the patch. Trust me. Totally understand. Before I forget, what's the next holiday? We have Fleet Week. Look. Well, that is good. I mean, compared to, honestly, I think a lot of people are just stunned at the lack of basic content, which I understand, but getting stability to the point where they can add more things is a given. You know, they're wanting, apparently, why would they, like, I have to theory craft a little bit here. Chill, you know? Why would they be making such a big fuss about stability unless they had some major stuff, you know, from either Squadron or elsewhere to dump in, you know? That's what I think it is. I think there's a lot of stuff that's about to be just put in the verse that we're not prepared for because it's too buggy and glitchy. A lot of things come to mind, like base building, any new solar systems, like I was saying earlier, you know, any new landing zones or even landing zone reworks, like we've seen on countless monthly reports. I mean, who knows? Right. I mean, I'm probably wrong, dead wrong, you know, but I don't know. I think I'm closer to the truth than a lot of people give me credit for. We'll see. Normally, I don't theory craft a lot without valid proof. We'll see. I mean, this year is basically, I'm calling this year a wild card for a reason. Sorry, I'm being so quiet, chat. All right. What am I looking for? It's okay. 4.0 was touted as the craziest system stuff to release. Four point oh one. One hotfix client side. Look at all these fixes, chat. Four oh dot two. So I'm very curious what they've been working on. Let's see. Maybe I should play some Planet Crafter. Yeah. Huh? Huh. Well, okay. Yeah, let's do that for a bit. By the way, I figured out what was going on with my screen the other day. Having some difficulties. Alrighty. All right. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Probably. All right. We got. You're at 1% liquid water. Pressure, atmosphere, everything's going up. Right? Biomass is at 2 kilograms or so, roughly. Power. We have 18 kilowatts of power remaining. Have enough for another nuclear power plant at some. All right. Liquid water takes some time to arrive on this planet. See how dry it is all of a sudden? But the temperature and the water here are gone. Now a very red desert. Reddish desert. When I first started this game, there's no way pretty soon this area will be completely unusable. Clouds are building. Get some silicon. Desert is huge. Another chest. Need. All right, let's build a habitat above the water line. When this region fills up, it'll fill up. I'm gonna put a base up here. Oh, come on. It doesn't matter really much. Still alive. Sort of. And I should be above the water line here. Just in case, I'm going to build further up the hill. There we go. Big old destroyed ship. Probably nothing useful up here. We'll see though. There we go. Head back up to the front of the ship. I basically died behind the. Yes, I know, I dropped some inventory. Take it all. Alright. Nothing really overly useful here. Get back. Water. You look at that. Liquid has begun to appear in the valley. Like I said, when I first built in this area, water will start to appear. The water table is coming up. This proves it. The very lowest point. Shallow water tank. Very interesting. Now then, what percentage are we up to? 2.8. Do it. Now, agility boots. I do have. What about tier 2 exoskeleton? Do I already have 2? Tier 3, tier 3. Microchip, compass. Upstairs. I need one more super alloy. Make backpack tier 2 or oxygen tank tier 3. So let's make O2 tank. Wait. I already have O2 tank 3? 3 and 3. No, these are tier 4. Tier 4. Excuse me. Fascinating. Microchip. Forge tier 2. Get one magnesium. Liquid just appears as a Make a tier 4 oxygen bag. That's better. Tier 4. And now for a tier 4 backpack. I just need enough. Titanium magnesium. It's now raining outside. Silicon, titanium, and magnesium. Raining now. I need an iron and a titanium. Local water tables coming up. In fact, very quickly. Where'd everybody go? Everybody ninja vanished or something. Yeah. Already have the backpack. There we go. So that did what did it do? Improve my backpack, oxygen, exoskeleton, boots. Right. Right. Now a lake. Cobalt.
Oh.
Oops. I have totally forgotten that I am not talking to my audience now. It was stupid. Sorry, chat. I didn't even realize I muted myself. So apologies. That was rather stupid. Sorry. So we have 107.35 kilowatts now, which is great because it's a good amount of kilowatt. Plant life has increased to about 4 kilograms globally, which is not a lot. Not gonna lie. Well, Go look at the messages. Wow. Bright red. Well, that was certainly interesting to watch. Korean meteors. Types of meteorites in Earth. Probably nothing useful, but it can't hurt to look. And just typicals. All right, we're gonna go explore the ship up here. A little more. Big ship. Way up here. Ooh, another ship. Didn't even notice this one. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's. See, there's this chest over here. Really good in. Well, except the uranium. Alright, let's head further up. Nothing useful in there. Head back to base. See, there must be a significant amount of water pressure on this planet, or there would be no water air pressure. Base in this planet. See, there's now a lake, large, going up this region. Still works. Yeah. Probably won't soon enough. Make one more nuclear reactor. Better lighting, like. Need one more uranium. One more uranium. Hurry up. Printer machine. I have enough. I need titanium, silicon, cobalt, I guess. Alright. So now uranium rod. 1. I need 2 cobalt, 2 iron, 2 magnesium, 2 silicon, 2 titanium, and 2 aluminum. So what do I have? Two aluminum, 2 iron, 2 silicon, 2 titanium, need 2 cobalt, and 2 magnesium. Perfect. Very nice. And I just need 2 water bottles. The fourth reactor provides some extra power. There we go. Plenty of power now. Extra perfect. How we doing? We're producing 519. Most of my power now is by nuclear reactor, which is awesome. So what can I do? Biomass is not going. Pressure. How do I build it works? Iridium, railway. Sodium load. Yeah, growth is going to be slow at the moment because dull in area. Here. Number one. Air bottle we have. Very cross. Here. Osmium. I'm right there. No chest. Which is unfortunate. It's a long time to run out of air now. See how long it took? Minutes. But a few minutes, actually. That took minutes for me to do. Okay. Well. Get back to base. Silicon and titanium. I think silicon. I'm hiding. I'm in mine. East now. All right. Well, let's see what we avoided having hit us. Was I gonna build? I can't remember. This I do need to build. Biolab, right. Is important. Gonna build something. Remember what? I remember it, but all right. Was I gonna build? Yeah, let's build one of those. So I need one more super alloy. I need 4 aluminum. Huh. Get some aluminum. The aluminum hills. Been that way in I have not been that way in a while. Yeah, the aluminum hills, but huh. All right, let's head back to base. water down here yet. On this side. But what percent are we up to? 8.65. Are you kidding me? Wow. Lakes take a long time to fill. Heat is still massively overgoing. Pressure to oxygen. Not too. Build one of these. How do you build it? Right by this entrance, it's already used. Was like vehicle to bring with return to ground. Ah. Okay, so I need 2 rocket engines, fabric, silicon. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I need 2 rocket engines, a piece of uranium, and other nice stuff to make. Very cool. This is a range finding. Okay. I get that. It is walking everywhere. Yeah, that's gonna get tedious. Big living compartment. Build that. Don't need that. Green. So, biolab. Interesting. Okay. All right. So, what could I build? Bump my numbers up a little quicker. Probably nothing. I almost want to see. What does it? Need a piece of aluminum for the better. Okay. Titanium right there. All right. This is the furthest base I have from home so far. The fires. Right. Oops. Now let's look around. Be a gold chester. All right. Grab everything in it. All right, I'm gonna build a storage. Right. We're good. Around here. There we go. All right. I think in order to make a rocket engine, iridium, right? Well, one of the two. Can I make a beacon? Need titanium. And a piece of titanium. Fires out. All right, let's head back to base. Quickly as we can. Good job. We'll come back. All right. Almost back to base. Okay. Right. That's strange. I've been online for like 2 hours almost, which is odd, but no idea. Definitely weird. Okay, uraniums. Okay. Let me see. Right, store some stuff. Excuse me. Woo. Okay. Tier 2 jetpack. Okay, how do I build? Two uranium pieces. I need 2 uranium pieces. And an iridium rod and super alloy period. Uranium piece. Have 2? 1 engine? Don't. Have the uranium rod. Interesting. Wait, before I do that, see if we can get a better flashlight. Way better. Way more energy. Okay, that's good. Cool. Store this. I don't need the compass part yet. So, let's go. At least it's not a dead looking planet now. Still kind of ugly. Need uranium. 4 pieces. Could be a uranium cave around here. Where is it? All right. Leave that stuff there. Insert this fuse in an optimizer. I'm curious. Oxygen fuse something. Hold on to that. Right. Oxygen fuse multiply. All right. So need 2 more. 3 more pieces of uranium. Probably nothing. This is probably a desert. Okay. in there. Yep. I'm hidden. So, kinda, sorta. Okay. Wait for the meteor storm to pass by. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere that this meteor storm goes away. I'm not stupid. So how are you tonight, Luna Maria? Oh. It's all garbage. Wait, I'm going the wrong one. Okay, there's nothing here particularly. So let's head back to base camp. Fire's been and hook right. Right. No, this was. Oh boy. Oh, I survived it. Yay. Kind of, sort of. Some aware hydration. Can't really do anything because I'm a long way from base. Oh yeah, I can. This directly back to base. As you can see, Luna, there's been a massive change in how this planet looks. Since the last time you've been here, remember there was no water. Nothing on this planet at all. Now, the planet is quickly approaching a terraformable state. Well, somewhat. I'll say that. Not quite quickly, but it is coming at a pretty quick level compared to what it was. When you last saw this, there's no water, and now we're at about 12% on the way to lakes and large bodies of water. They also have nuclear power too. Need for a ground vehicle again. Quite a bit. Up to the bed. Did something. I don't know if it did much. Probably not. Tier 4 heater. All right. So what does that do? Vehicles. Uranium and 2 rocket engines. Keep the one I have, but I need to build 2 freaking rocket engines. No. Just straight ahead. I need uranium. Everything else is uranium. Secondary prize. Looking for uranium. There we go. Piece of uranium. grab this, sort. Damn it. Let's get as close to base as we can. Of course I dropped some of my stuff. For it. There it is. Good. All right. Now. Love how the lake is filling it. Two more uranium. Two more uranium pieces. Tier 2 GPS center. Two iron. 3 iron. 2 more iron. Hands going to sleep. I'm gonna put a base here. Very good. Awesome. That is strange. Right. All right. Step back. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we're almost home. We're running out of oxygen though, so we're gonna have to stop at our base. There we go. Recharge. Right. It is good to see whoever is here. I don't know if anyone's still there or not, but thank you for showing up. Meant to say something a minute ago, but I didn't. Sorry. All right. Build the vehicle first. Then we're gonna get. What we have lack. This has been my big drive. Okay. Did I lack a piece of uranium still? Yes. I lack one singular piece of uranium still. So that's a bummer. Probably need to store my rare stuff here at the at least till I get back. All right. Store. There we go. Excuse me. All right, let's go get some water. All right. Now we're gonna head back toward this base. Straight ahead. I'm gonna finish up here tonight, probably, and we'll see. But I at least want to Tempestor is a good plan. What did that get? Bunch of stuff. All right. Microchip. And no uranium. Not here. Darn it. Well, spiddly diddly. None of these have what I'm looking for. Nope. Darn it. Well, that's a bummer and a drag. Get out of here. Build a storage crate for some of the crap in here. Need to find uranium. Sure. Nope. Well, that's dumb. There could be a chest around here with a freaking just a rando piece of uranium. That's all I need. Cool. Okay. We'll, take everything else. Let's go. Get back to base. Home base Alpha. I got plenty of time to run across. Water. I don't know. The lake's filling up. Not perfect. Okay. Right. Let's research. Fence. Okay, that's kind of an odd thing to research, but okay. 8 kilograms. Fourth. Needed. Not for a while. Here to drill. Next technological step. All right, go make our vehicle if it works. Probably still lacks some. We'll see. Iron and silicon. I need 2 iron and silicon. Cool. Extravehicular activities. Yeah. Check it out. I just need silicon for extra equipment slots. I just need a piece of silicon. Awesome. So that's awesome. Now we have a freaking awesome vehicle. How do you modify? I think you do. How do I get out of this thing? Oops. Darn it. Well, that wasn't reassuring, chat. Not me. Where'd the chest? So, how's the equipment? Vehicle beacon, headlights, speed, equipment. I don't. Yeah. That ship. Oh. Look at the exploratory ship. It unlocks at 17.5 MTI. Currently at 10.25. Very nice. Awesome. All right. Can I build larger? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Build an okay. Alrighty. Yeah. All right. Heat is increasing slowly. Water level. Hmm. Hmm. Good. Energy. You built 2 more. All right. All righty. Yo. Oh, no worries. One turn. Nope. And this thing kind of lumbers. surprised there's not oxygen in this vehicle. What? Okay. Okay. Oh. Why am I on my vehicle? Uh-oh. This is not good. Never had this. Oh. I'm gonna die again. Been used again. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to call the stream short. I have some stuff to take care of, unfortunately, but I'll see you guys probably tomorrow or soon. I have to take a family member to work in the morning, and well, duty calls, unfortunately. Okie dokie. All right. Never did update. Great an old friend. It's okay. That's not. Okay, it's not doing what I want it to do, but that's okay. Never mind. Read another old. Night, guys. 07, everyone.